Alright, this video we're going to talk about how to calculate the volume of a sphere. So this should be fairly new. I don't think we talked about it last year. Alright, again, we're going to show all of our work to find the volume of a sphere. So formula for volume of a sphere is a little different than what we've seen. It's volume equals 4/3, so 4/3 pi r cubed. Alright, so 4/3 pi r cubed is the formula for volume of a sphere. Notice that r is now cubed. Alright, so that means you have to multiply 3 times, like 4 times 4 times 4, or 3 times 3 times 3. Alright, let's try one together. So, volume equals 4/3 pi r cubed. So again, radius is half the diameter of a circle. So we see that this red dotted line is only going halfway, so that is our radius. So we're good there. So we're going to write volume equals 4/3 pi and then 6.8 cubed. So that means when I type it into my calculator, I either need to find the cubed, which I'm not sure it has, or I need to do 6.8 times 6.8 times 6.8. I need to multiply it 3 times together. Alright, so I get volume equals 4/3 pi, and then 6.8 cubed is 314.432. I'm going to round at the end. Okay, so then to get my answer in terms of pi, I need to multiply 314.432 times 4/3. So I'm going to put in 4/3, and if you don't have a fraction way of doing that, you always can type in 4 divided by 3. So 4 divided by 3 times 3.14, sorry, not 3.14, I'm used to pi, times 314.432. And that gives me 419.24. So volume equals 419.24 pi miles cubed. Alright, and then lastly I'm going to multiply it all out. So I'm going to take that answer times pi. 419.24 times pi. And I get 1,317.08. So 1,317.08 miles cubed. All right, both of these are my answers. All right, let's try one more together. All right, so again, volume equals 4/3 pi r cubed. Volume equals, now I don't have r. Right now I have the diameter. So again, the diameter is r divided by 2, so I got to take 12 divided by 2, which is 6. So 4/3 pi 6 cubed. So again, that's going to be 6 times 6 times 6. So 6 times 6 is 36, times 6 is 216. So 4/3 pi times 216. Again, I'm going to multiply that by 4/3. So 4 divided by 3 times 216. And that gives me 288. So volume equals 288 pi m cubed. One thing to note is that when you multiply by 4/3, if you're doing it correctly, you should get a bigger number than when you started, okay, because you're technically multiplying it by 1 and a little bit more. But it shouldn't be too big of a number than when you started, okay? So like notice 216, 288 are close to each other. So then lastly, I multiply 288 times pi, and I get 904.778, which means the 8 rounds the 7, last 7 up to an 8, so really I get 904.78 meters cubed. Again, both of those are my answers. All right, you should be ready to finish the worksheet. You can go back and rewatch as much as you want. When you're done, check your answers. Mastery is all but 2 correct. All right, if you have questions, please ask.